Hey everybody, this is Aylad and we are back on the V for Vanilla server. And I've been doing some work around my base and I'm very happy to show it off to you today. So let's have a look. For starters, I've got the spruce wood going over here. Um, as I've mentioned several times before, this base is meant to be kind of this hovering sci-fi factory complex thing. And here I've started working on I guess the engine cores that kind of keep it up in the air. This is kind of the basic layout that I'm going to be working with. I'll probably extend the glass up the sides just so that there's more of the colorful glowy effect. Um, I'm going to have not a solid column of glowstone, but I'm going to skip two or three air blocks and then I'll have another cube and so on up to the ceiling, and I'll space them out kind of evenly. Um, so that's going to be that. I'm encasing it with slabs and stairs to kind of limit the glow and keep more of the darkness effect. So that should look pretty different as I build that up. Um, I added a lot of slabs that I had very unwisely forgotten to put in. I've had spawns in here a few times. That's also why I placed a torch in there, is just to make sure nothing spawned. I killed a skeleton in there a few minutes ago. Still have a lot of work I gotta get done on the sides. Obviously, as I've mentioned before, this side, probably the back, almost definitely the back, and this side are all going to look like this section of wall right here. Not necessarily with the chest in place, but definitely with the lamps and the columns of furnaces. So it's a long way from being finished. I've got a temporary potion making setup over here. I've been using this mostly to make potions of night vision, yeah, and fire resistance for exploring the nether and going wither skull hunting. As far as that goes, I've gotten two. The first one I donated to the donations area back at spawn. This is the other one. So I'm still too short of having enough to make an actual wither. But I'm looking forward to getting that done. That's going to be pretty fun. Up top, I've done a little bit more work. Over here, I've started kind of planning out the outline of a big lava cauldron sort of structure. It's going to go up on top, and then there's more that's going to go on top of that, but I'm not ready to talk about that just yet. And over here, I've started working on a pumpkin farm. It's much less than half finished. It's really not even a quarter finished, but I can go ahead and show, I can go ahead and show basically how it's going to work. There's going to be a stream of water coming down here and another one right here, and that's going to keep the soil hydrated. Or wait, no, I changed my mind about that, sorry. It's going to be coming down right on the very end. It's going to keep the soil hydrated. The middle blocks of soil don't actually get hydration from that, so I've got these fence gates here holding up water streams going across, and I'm only going to have to do this from the one, from this direction. I don't have to do it over here. So I've got two levels completely hydrated. The top level up there is not, because I don't have the fence gates in place yet. I was still in the experimenting stages when I decided to go work on something else. Redstone comes back through here. There's going to be probably some colored glass run along in here with torches lighting it up from underneath, which won't actually work very well with the redstone. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Maybe just glass in between, behind these bars, and torches in between the glass. Anyway, that will add some color to the whole structure. The redstone obviously fires the pistons, which harvest the pumpkins. If I come over here, I can give you an idea of what that'll all look like from the outside in the rain. Yeah, yeah, it needs the colored glass. Like, it definitely needs more variety going on than it has right now. But I'm really excited about it. I think the shape is good. And I think when it's done, it's going to look pretty awesome. This half of it's going to be a pumpkin farm. There's going to be a row of pumpkins on 3 levels here, another one here. Over here I'll have 3 levels of melons on 2 different sides with the same water streams and pistons set up. All of the harvest will get pushed by the bottom water stream into hoppers, which will feed down into the main area of the base. So it's coming together slowly. I'm excited to have it in progress, but it gets a little tedious working on it, so I've been working on some other things as well. And as soon as I sleep and turn it to day and hopefully clear weather, I will show you what else I've had going on. Alright, and here's where we get to the really complex redstone. Yeah. I've been using this little setup right here to farm flowers, and I've of course collected a whole lot of seeds as a side effect. But I've been taking bone meal and just kind of going around in circles. Boom, 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 and last but not least, boom. Come over here, flip it 4 times. Kind of work my way around the perimeter collecting the drops. Yeah. Pretty simple, pretty basic. But, with enough bone meal, which I've definitely had plenty of bone meal, that has really made it easy for me to collect a lot of different types of flowers. Here in this area, well, I say a lot of different types of flowers, a lot of 4 different types of flowers. Of course, the poppies and dandelions grow anyway because I'm using bone meal, and I've been collecting azure bluets and oxeye daisies. Why would Aylad need so many of those flowers, you ask? Well, as a matter of fact, I have a perfectly good reason for that. Let me just grab my stuff here. I'm pretty much done using that dispenser for now, actually. I'm going to just kind of casually cover over this chest. Don't necessarily want to lose that bone meal. If somebody else grabs it, it's fine. I don't care that much. We have a nice skeleton farm at spawn that I can use. But it'd be great if I could come back to it, and if it weren't, disrupting anyone's view. So if we head back to spawn, which is just kind of right over these hills, I'll show you how I've been collecting all that business. Alright, here we are. Y'all saw this in the last episode. I've gotten a lot more work done to it. Aesthetically, there's only been a few small changes, but inside is where the real labor is going into it. And if you look here, you see what the point of the whole shop is. It's Aylad's Shrubbery shop. There isn't really, as far as I know, a flower shop at spawn. And, we have access to things like those ferns and, a lot of other stuff around here. I've only really started stocking it. I say started, but a lot of this stuff's pretty easy to collect. Mushrooms pretty easy since I can grow giant mushrooms. But these, these took forever because you can only do, well, you can do as many of them at a time as you want, really. But you have to harvest them individually with shears, and unless you just want to move around a lot, there's kind of a practical limit to how many you can harvest at one time. Grass is almost as bad. It's a little bit easier because you don't have to focus the bone meal, but then it uses up the shears. Ferns don't actually touch shears durability, but grass does, so that was kind of a pain. These are really easy. You just stand in front of them and spam bone meal into them. So the only real pain there is just getting the bone meal to begin with. And again, we have a great skelly farm. Got these from my little setup that I just showed you. And I've got these in half stacks because it does take a lot more effort to collect a bunch of them. Same here. Yeah, I don't think that wood's staying. I'm going to take it with me. Let's see, the seeds I don't care about keeping, but I'm not going to put a partial stack in there. Got a little bit of overflow inventory down here. This is where I put partial stacks, like so. Now it's more supported, I guess. But yeah, I kind of like this. Like, the whole place has this rundown feel, like, the proprietor would rather grow plants than actually do any maintenance around the place, which I think is pretty much what I wanted. So, yeah. I'm gonna, I think, carve out a little bit of this and extend the grass a bit. I don't like the pavement look. That's better. So yeah, my shop's officially open for business. I do still have things that I want to add to it. I've got obviously a lot more stuff or a lot more space to fill. I like to add more types of saplings, more types of leaves, the red mushrooms. Over here, I've only got really 4 types of single block high flowers, and there's a lot more than that in the game, obviously. So I'll be kind of expanding that. And that's the reason why I use such a simple flower farm out there in the plains, is because even though I could, set up a permanent thing where, there's this whole building and it's kind of automated, I don't have to flip the lever every time. I knew I was just going to take it down and move it once I got some of these anyway. I'd really like to find a flower forest biome. I haven't actually found one yet. I don't know where the closest one would be. So I'll be kind of scouting around for that. Also swamps to get those nice blue orchids. And, I'll be able to use pretty much the same setup no matter where I go. So it's very portable. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm in the death games now. I've put my name in the Collab machine. If y'all haven't seen that or you don't know what that's about, it's down here. I can't remember who came up with it, but basically you put your name on a slip of paper and you put it into the box. And if somebody draws out your name, they're supposed to do a collab with you. Yep. Wish I could remember. I watched the video where it was being built. It might have been RJ, Redstone Junkyard, but I really can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen the video. So, last night, as I was preparing to record, something unexpected happened. Someone was actually on the server at the same time as me. That's pretty rare, actually. It's happened a few times. But Paperclip came on, and I think he was kind of looking for something to do, maybe a little inspiration. And so he called me up on Skype, and we had a look around my base, which y'all have just seen, and showed him the shop, which y'all have just seen. And then he took me out to his base and showed me his base and Xotixz base, which are pretty close together. So I'm going to put in that clip because I recorded it and let y'all have a look at that. Alright, so Paperclip is showing us his base today.
Yeah, And oh, I would like to welcome you to the server. I didn't get a chance to welcome you.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Here's my welcoming. But this is my house I've been working on, and it's annoying me because every time I look at the front of it, just something really annoys me about it, and I keep changing things on it.
Yeah, that's cool
I
though.
don't know. Yeah, people say don't build with brick, but I decided to go against that.
No, I think
And
it looks great.
there's nothing really in the inside yet, but it's a work in progress. I got my little enchanting room, brewing room. There's nothing upstairs yet.
Yeah.
Because I actually really struggle with interior work. I don't. But like exterior, I love doing.
Yeah, this is awesome. A lot of space here to work with.
Yeah. And I'm trying to like kind of give my area like a lot of immersion. Like that house has no purpose, but I just kind of like looking at it, and
Yeah,
it's
sure.
I kind of like create like paths everywhere, so it kind of feels like a little village, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd say. Yeah. And I'll show you what else I've been working on. This is the path to Exo's place, but I put houses on the path. Oh, those are all the people I killed.
Yeah, that's quite the head collection.
Sometimes I whip out my bow and I try to shoot people.
Awesome.
That's my practice. Oh, here's my secret storage of diamonds.
Nice. All right.
This is where I hide them all.
Now I know where to come. Thank you.
No problem. I already gave you some.
Yeah, yeah, you did. Little dock.
Yeah, Exo built that.
Oh yeah.
We might as well check out Exo's base too. And I like to put these little safe houses on the way.
Oh yeah.
There's like a bed in there.
The furnace, crafting table. Nice. All right.
Yeah.
Little garden.
There's my. Like eventually, I kind of want to like connect up with everybody, like get a path going to each person's base.
Yeah. Be like a
But I
second.
don't know. I like kind of. I like kind of putting like these little things. Exo made this too. It's Ector's design. I think it's Ector's design.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah, this is Exo's base. Like, I think he's insane at making bridges.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, like his bridges always look really cool, and he's like, and then I'm talking to him, he's like, oh, it's okay. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's awesome.
Yeah, it's great, man.
Yeah, and then Exo's kind of has the same feel as I do of like paths with everywhere.
Yeah. You look like you're building a culture over here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Exo's base.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to link to his video where he finished off his lighthouse the other night.
Oh really yeah, cool. Yeah. I watched that too.
Yeah. Looks great.
Yeah, eventually we're gonna put like little towers and stuff along the path as well.
Yeah.
Well, that's. I don't really know much more to show you. That's all I have right now.
That is really cool though. I like how y'all are so close together and your style is kind of, you know, kind of complementary.
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty good at, I don't know, he's good at these roofs. I'm so bad with roofs, man.
Yeah, it's not my strong point.
Usually I'll just slap it off.
Yeah. Wow, nice.
Oh wait, we have to do the snooping. You have to snoop through the chest.
Yeah, we do. Let me close the door.
Hey, there might be some shrubbery you can steal here for your shop.
Yeah. Wee. Hey XO, sorry we didn't disturb anything.
We'll steal stuff later.
Yeah, yeah. Just let me know so I can stop recording.
Alright, well, that's all I really have to show you, Aylad.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you. I appreciate the tour.
Yeah, Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, yeah. All right, folks. So I kind of got lost. I was scouting around looking for a flower forest. Didn't find one. I did find a massive structure that I didn't record because I'm thinking it's probably spoilerific. But man, it was highly impressive. And I'm looking forward to seeing videos on that if they're not already out. Um, Wandered through another portal there at that thing, which shall not be discussed. I got lost in the nether because it wasn't really, or it didn't seem to be connected to the nether hub, and found another portal and came out here. So I'm going to collect a little bit of sand. I've already grabbed a couple cactus blocks because this is definitely something I need more of. Hope nobody minds me doing this. I don't see any structures around here, or paths, or even torches, so I'm thinking this has just been a sand quarry for some people. And if anybody sees this and says, nope, that was not a sand quarry, I was trying to level that ground off, so let me know. I'll come back and help you fix it up. My bad. Well, this is my life now. I'm pretty sure spawn's that way. So I guess I'm going to have to resort to everyone's favorite transportation method. Yeah. Let's see, I don't want those. And I don't especially need that. What are you doing? I don't want that. Alright, so let's see if we can find our way back, because I definitely don't know how to get back through the nether, and frankly, even a 1.8 Minecraft boat is safer than wandering blindly through the nether. Okay, here's something. And I think this something might be Biz's base? Mind the gap. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I recognize that. That's where he makes his records. Alright, I know where I am now. This is how I got out to Paperclip's base. Cool. Yeah, it's spawn. I'm back. And thus concludes There and Back Again. A Panda's Tale. Alright, that's enough for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next week. I never ever ask this, but a like is awesome. Uh, yeah, thank you. Bye.